You can do it, cringe boy.
I want you to know that is the first thing in the recording. Eat shit.
Shut the fuck up. My crimes.
Hi, Elle. Your wife's bullying me.
As per usual.
I swear.
I'm gonna cry.
Caught in 4K.
I know.
Oh, the court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. I'm very distracted by my cookie clicker in the background. Let me hide it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Listen, it's I'm so buff at cookies. Yes, sir.
Also, I will say I'm not going to be acting tonight due to the fact I may disappear at any time as I'm sleeping.
You're good.
That's fair enough. Sorry for starting so late.
That's okay.
Sorry for the delay. Here's what you ordered. The steak. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it? Of course there. Hold on. How does his voice go again? Objection! Nailed it. Of course there isn't. Quickly, Inspector. The blood, man. Show the court.
The blood man.
The blood, man.
Blood man.
Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure. No. No blood. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible. Bleh.
Yeah.
God, that's some munchin they did though. I know I saw it. I'm sure of it. I forgot to say that out loud. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There's blood on the side of the plate. What an unbecoming expression, little boy. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you, bitch. Ugh.
Damn.
I couldn't agree more. In the case of this disgrace to the Empire.
Damn.
Damn. I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion to this trial. Let's hope so. This let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. But I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over. This sorry-looking stick reveals the facts all too well. Clearly, shit. Ass. If the sorry-looking accused wishes to examine it again, be my guest. What?
Damn.
We're going to look at some fucking food. I hope you all have eaten.
Oh, yeah.
That's not the right button. Is it this one? It is, yeah. This emblem on the side of the plate. Is it a cat? Bitch! We went through this! It's a cow, obviously. Most likely because of the restaurant's signature dish is beef steak. It seems a lot of different restaurants have their own unique tableware. So this is the symbol of La Carnival, is it? Okay. Oh, it doesn't let you turn and, oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Dun dun dun! Huh? What in the world is this? I think it's a Koban coin, and the hallmark is from the Hoei era, I believe. It's been so long since we played the beginning that, like, if I didn't know what was going on, I would have totally forgotten about this. No, I don't mean what is it. I mean, what's it doing there? Wait, did you say it was a Hoei Koban? Yes, and apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. Isn't this this isn't the first time today there's been talk of a Hoei Koban. I've heard of pearls before swine, but I've never heard of bullion and bullion. Is that, did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, I think I don't know. Probably.
I'm going to assume this word is just never going to show up again, so who gives a shit? And I don't think you ever will again. This is extraordinary, though. Extraordinary. Why did okay, whatever. This means... Can I, like, examine this? Oops. We could look at it again, I guess. I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. And it's from the Hoi era, too. That would make it really quite valuable. It's well marinated in juices as well. Look. What? Are you thinking of eating it? No. But the next time I order a steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's gonna be racing as I lift up the meat and peek underneath for a prize. I think you might have the wrong end of the stick about this, Ryunosuke. A koban coin underneath the steak. There's only one logical explanation. It looks like there's nothing else. Was it the plate I saw, or was it a figment of my imagination? I have it all memorized. Look at this. I'm so good at brain power. Anyways. This is it now. I've lost. Ryunosuke. It's not over yet. Not until the final gavel. Huh? Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward, no matter what. Believe in myself? Really? Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself. Fuck you, I'm way ahead of you. Way ahead of me. As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objections? Fuck you, yes. That bloodstain was going to cinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all? Your Excellency, please, wait. This plate of beef. Nailed it.
Finn?
I can't talk. I cannot talk. This plate of beef is hiding another clue. Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth. Dun dun dun. Objection!
Okay.
Oh my god, you too.
The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beefsteak. Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial. I'm sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely
Are you okay?
I shifted my position and nearly just yanked my mic off the desk.
Oh no.
Nice one.
I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled. I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? Thank you, Your Excellency. Bonk. Counsel for the defense. You will now clearly show the court what you are alluding to. Where precisely on the plate of beefsteak is this new clue to be found? We've been here. How do I skip? I am pressing every button I own. I pressed auto accidentally, but it's not really, that's not what I'm looking for. What did I just do? Okay, yes, fuck off, fuck, shit, ass, bitch. Got it! That was so British. Got it! Oh shit, I have it still on autoplay. Fuck.
Nice one, big gamer.
This is why I'm the gamer. You get premium gameplay such as this in a visual novel. Some people say there's no skill to the visual novels. I look at that. You cannot say that wasn't pure. I'm gonna start crying. Good gracious, that's Kobat? What on earth? A Hoi era one at that. Miss Brett, this is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? Shut up!
Oh,
Shut. Holy shit, Tia, that was really good.
thank you.
Shut up! What a ridiculous
Shut
question.
up. Okay.
Y'all just gonna keep making each other laugh with that, and I'm like, yeah.
How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I think I'm accidentally adopting a British accent as I speak.
Oh my god,
It is-
you.
God.
This was not on purpose. I don't know what this is, but I want no part of it. I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat. It simply have been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction. Objection. Bonk. Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now. He's right. It can't be a coincidence. Bonk. Your Excellency! Yes, Consul? A rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now! By all means, don't let us stop you! No one invited you anyways. Shut up! Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is irrelevant. Even though I'm the one on trial here. The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing under that steak. The owner? Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the koban that was found underneath the beefsteak is... There is a terrifying number of people. You're 16? Holy shit, tiny ass.
Yeah.
Little.
How old? Okay, you're 23. I'm assuming Ryonosuke is also 23. Haha,
Yeah.
old man. Haha, older
Oh
man.
my god.
Old
You
man.
people.
Old man.
Old man.
Oh my god. He's normal. Old man.
Old.
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 Who are you saying old to?
Basically everybody except for the college student and the inspector.
Oh my god, you people.
I like how like there's like Susato, the next oldest person is like a full 8 years older than she is. Like holy shit. Not
Yeah.
8 years, it's more, I think it's actually more 7, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, it's you. Take that! Why are you British and not Kazuma? Kazuma doesn't have British sounding things. Whatever, this is unimportant. I want to puzzle it out, but it's not important. Obviously, it can only be the antiques dealer and owner of Rasute, Curio Kurekuta-san. So it's Curio. I know I figured this out like at the beginning, but it was Curio. But what does Kurekuta mean?
I have
Corrector.
no clue.
Correct.
Perfect.
Curio Curio Collector.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
freaking watched a video on the explanation of all the names, and I'm like, oh, forget.
it's just a bunch of okay.
I woke my cat up on accident.
Oh shit! Good morning.
Hi Gilly.
Morning, cute. Oh, she's all yawny.
As in Mr. Cucumber something? Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable. Yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military surgeon, correct? Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Koban coin when it happened. At exactly the moment the gun was fired. The gunshot interests me not. I was far too busy on the floor. I don't remember the voice I gave this man. It's probably this one. Too busy on the floor. Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure. Indeed, the Hoei Era Koban, my prized coin. This voice is going to kill me dead. Then this
Damn.
Hoei Era Koban. Do you mean to tell me? Objection! No, please. Why would Korakuta-san's Koban He's sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and his plate. It makes no sense. Yes!
Yes. We all just say it.
Which is why I'm asking to bring Korakute-san back to the witness stand so we can ask him. I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but at the same time, fuck it. Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here. Without a moment's delay. I can't believe we've come back around to that pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this Koban, we'll find that it's a key element to the case. Fucking bluffing.
Damn.
Bluffer.
It do be like that.
Baby! Hello, child. What's all this about? Why have I been called up again? Don't you realize it's dinner time for little baby Ido? My son's belly's empty. He's fiercer than a pack of wolves. It's sad, no sad. Exploited by the police we were, like miserable dogs forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom, myself, I became a ruined man in a trice. A worthless, withered antique, he says, holding a knife. Nothing more have I to say. The sun has set on this Rasute shop owner's existence. God, holy shit. Be that as it may, Korakute-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification. As far as your Rasute memory serves, have you ever seen this go by? Wah! Holy shit! Holy shit, his fucking search, holy shit! That's yes. That's it!
True.
Yes! Look at the baby. Oh, they're split. I went out. Yes, that's it. The one, the very exact one. That is the resplendent, splendiferous, holy treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day. It can't be.
Your English is being tested here.
I cannot speak the English language, nor can I speak the Chinese language, or any other language in this fucking world. Send help.
Good luck.
No.
Okay. Die then.
Dun dun dun. As I thought. Young man, enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped? Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat juices. Sandwich? Soaking? Seriously? Clearly, it couldn't have fallen there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose. Somebody concealed my Hoei treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate. Bonk. Who would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing. Excuse me. Could I say something? Yes, of course. Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga.
Hosonaga, my beloved.
I mentioned this earlier on trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case. Yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation. La Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Don't look at me. Recently...
I wanna look.
Nope, you can't see me. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts targeting the restaurant's rich clientele, right? Clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Wicked crimes indeed. We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? Yes, I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flesh out the criminal. It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same theft. So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. I don't know about the master thief part, but The identity of the person who stole and hid Korakura-san's koban is all too clear. What? What? I think the court would like to
I'm
hear
sorry. I'm going to get a snack because my roommate came in. Sorry.
It's okay. Don't have to apologize for having to fucking bolt for the hills. That sounds a lot more dramatic than it. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep it going.
Salad.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think the court would like to hear the defense view on the matter. I probably read this already. Tell us, who is this? Who is the despicable scoundrel that stole Korakura-san's koban and hid it under the stake? Not you. You! Eat shit! Take that! Obviously, it can only be you. Surgeon Yesanosa! What? How dare you?
Alexa,
You
let
must!
off.
Alexa? Where?
Shut up. Sorry, I heard my dad coming and I'm like, quick, I gotta act like I'm asleep.
Oh no! Pretend.
Pretend.
You
Okay, I
must.
heard the door close, but
Monster? I stole that koban, did I? I'm the master thief of La Carnival, am I? You're seriously accusing me of this crime, cadet? But it wasn't me, it was Ido! Ido was the mastermind behind all dun dun dun!
What's the baby?
It was the baby.
Mhm.
You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son, an innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, clip. Oh.
baby moments. Oh my god.
I forgot about this. Upon Imperial Army, Sergeant Yesanosa, preparing to stand on the Supreme Court. Sir! God, his poor mustache. We all know he's there, come on. Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe? I have to focus so hard on the words not to mess them up. I understand that the temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remain in place. And I've heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes? All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant? The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days, I go there and do reconnaissance for our target. And I enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and a fork even, which is worryingly believable. And your target that day was the old man in his koban? Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped a coin into my pocket without any trouble at all. A veritable phantom thief you are. I was all set to leave the steak I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Bang. Fucking rip. Yes, when the professor was shot.
Damn.
I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. Ido too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could. On the double. I slipped it under the stake. Hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date. This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time? Well, Miss Brett? Oh, of course, dear lady, of course! How rude of us! I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. T-pose. Oh my god!
Fuck off.
That was such a hard hit, just
Damn.
attack the fucking thing with his head.
Bonky mount.
Oh,
I'm making a Pokemon.
I feel like I'm losing it. Just like internally a little bit. May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency. Indeed. The theft of the Koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby saddle sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder. Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. Nonsense, is it? Well, oof. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. Very well. Now that all questions concerning this witness's testimony has been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her. Please, we're so close to the end. Please, stop being stupid, please.
Please.
Miss Brett, you are free to leave.
Please.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. Nabanda. And good day. Yunosuke, what's the matter with you? There's no time for daydreaming. Oh, no, it's just...
I was about to tell him to it.
He just kind of stares up into the ceiling like,
Yeah.
there sure is something going on. Something about Miss Brett's parting words there got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard. Sorry? You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over. Hold it. Wait, Miss Brett. Oh, what is it now? I'm afraid, just one last time, there's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction? Objection! What new student nonsense is this? Well, what parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke? Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. Yes, I'm right. She said there exposed an undeniable contradiction. Bonk. I'm going to need to see evidence, Consul. If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where is the evidence to prove it? Is the fucking food not what I meant to do? Get out of here.
Take that!
Take that! This is how I learned how to do a British accent, just copying the fucking call-outs. The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed, yes? Go on. More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed. Now you're just splitting hairs. Not true. Doesn't something about the steak strike you as very unnatural? Unnatural? What on earth do you mean? It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. Oh! I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett. Notice what exactly, Consul? Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork. Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself. Then take a good look at the steak, in particular the edge where it's been eaten. Chomp, chomp, chomp. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there. Ah! Oh! Ah! It looks like Miss Brett has realized something. So, if the witness, as she claimed, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all. Objection! But, what's your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously hungry and couldn't... Shut up. Oh, whatever you say, dear lady. As I said, I really must be leaving now. Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer. Of course, of course. This will be all over in the blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place. Just leave everything to... Shut up! I've heard enough, you irritating little spectacled samurai relic. Of course. Dear lady! What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers? Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the stake have for her. Ryunosuke, do you know where you're going with this? No. Yes, now, at last, it's all come together. The mysterious teeth marks in a steak that had allegedly been eaten with cutlery. The reason why the blood stain I know I saw somehow seems to have disappeared. And most importantly, evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. I accept that these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Consul. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us? Everything, Your Excellency. Everything? Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt who shot Dr. Wilson. Shut up! Conclusive evidence? How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of that phrase, typical Japanese empty threats. How can you be so sure? Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet. Hasn't been... what? But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist. Objection! This is absurd. The trial's run several hours already, and you say there's evidence yet to be brought forward? There can't be. I don't believe you have it. Objection. Is that what you sound like? Objection. I don't. But there's someone who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case. Very well. I have a feeling this will be my last request of the defense in this trial. We're so close. Who possesses the conclusive evidence? Yeah, it's this bitch.
Take that!
Hosonaga, my beloved.
Hosonaga, my beloved. Oh shit, I forgot. I thought you passed out.
No, I'm still here.
The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hosonaga. What? I have it? Yes. You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? That's ridiculous. Ryunosuke, you killed him. No, I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on this steak with the teeth marks. Yes. Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak. And as well as admitting to stealing Horakuta-san's coin, he told us that he slipped it under the steak. You watch it, cadet. I'm a superior officer. Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the steak that you put the coin under, in fact, your own steak? Attention! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in the Imperial Nippon Army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign gentle lady if she'd mind me manhandling her meal to hide something in it. In other words, the steak that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was, in fact, Sergeant Nosa's meal.
Objection!
But that makes no sense. That plate was taken from the victim's table.
Objection!
Objection. Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have any opportunity to steal a coin. Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire. You're not the entire British Empire, you bitch. Well, then. How do you explain this paradox? I don't like her. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
Exactly. Surely you're not going to suggest that the surgeon switched the two steaks over. I mean, yes. You did switch the plates? Oh, well, after it happened, the, When I saw the civilian had been murdered right in front of my eyes just like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted my stake and hid the coin underneath it. But then, when the waiter announced that he was undercover policeman, I thought I had it. If he decided to investigate my slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my marching orders. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance. There he goes again. With military precision and timing, I switched my stake with the one on the foreign lady's table. What? 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 You can't have. I never saw you do such a thing. It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning. It was do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done. Unbelievable. Unconceivable. However, fear not, Prosecutor Sapp. What now? I swear on the brass buttons on my uniform. That's all I did, sir. All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant.
Yes!
Yes! So, if Sergeant Nosa switched the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak, and the plate it was on, back to his own table. Yes, that follows. Inspector Hosonaga. Yes? Earlier in this trial... Oh, excuse me, I had to yawn. You told the court this. You said that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the surgeon's. That to preserve evidence, you had taken both. Ah. That is correct. Then, please, present it to the court now. The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot. Dun dun dun. Oh, this is some vibing music, holy shit. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, it's just really nice music. Oh shit, okay.
Again.
Did you just tell me to shut up about the music? Fuck. What could that
No.
possibly tell us now? I mean, a cold slab of tough meat? It can't have the slightest bearing on the case.
Objection!
Bonk. No, you're not wiggling your way out of it this time, lady. I beg your pardon? Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why the steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you, no? You're the one who decided it was a problem, not me. The reason the defense asked to see that place was to confirm something the defendant remembered seeing. Thinks he remembers. I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett. On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear splattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest. I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. And now that we have the evidence to prove it, the plate you were eating from, Miss Brett. Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you will show the evidence to the court. Present the beefsteak and plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, sir. I like how the music just panned away for a tiny bit. Sorry for keeping you. Here's the other steak and its plate. Please, feel free to examine it. Did you just not, see the blood and just not deal with it at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The blood stain is clearly visible. Look!
Yes!
Yes! Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows that at the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me. In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim. Ugh. I don't think I'm pronouncing half these Japanese names right, but that's okay. It can't be. In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. Ugh. Ugh. That's right. Miss Giselle Brett. It's you! God. Finally made it. Holy shit.
Yay.
Yes, go
We
girl.
did it.
Go girl, have a heart attack live on stream.
Woo.
Done. By a Japanese? Me? By a Japanese schoolboy. No. No. No.
Mhm.
Oh. I'm not screaming for that
Damn.
long. Well. Cleaner must be like hell after this case. Oh, they're so cute.
Aw.
Look at that, no ass.
No ass.
Oh, look at them, they're so cute. I want to hold them so badly, they're so fuzzy. How the fuck did they get up there?
Really just be like that.
Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure. Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman. Forgive me. Well, Miss Brett, I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth, this time. Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life using curare. As you surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So you plan to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison will be found in his water, because curare is unheard of here in Japan. Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take one tiny sip of water, and it would be all over. I would place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone, and leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table. That would be me, I suppose? Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point, so I concocted a plan on the spur of the moment. That was a good plan for, like, just quick thinking, honestly.
Yeah,
A plan
it
to
was.
a plan to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man. I happen to know that the professor always carried a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. I had the bottle of curare in my handbag, and my own pistol concealed under my skirt. Under your skirt? So I was right, there were two guns. Yes. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That was when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. A place where you were sure that I would notice it. And everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun as I intended. Ooh, a gun. And then just
Ooh,
as
gun.
you
Gun.
gun. Shit, I actually skipped
Gun.
it.
Oh no.
That's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though at that point, he was already dead. Naturally, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared. Obviously, I assumed Naruhodo-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor and his chair around. Because, of course, you needed to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he picked up the gun. So there you have it. That is the entirety of my misdemeanor, sorry. Misdemeanor.
It's weird.
Your Excellency? Yes? I wonder... Might I speak with you in private later? I shall call on you. Thank you. Good day then, everyone. I hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san.
Hmm.
I can't.
Damn.
Bitch.
Me neither.
It would seem this trial has finally run its course. I presume the prosecution is in agreement? This can't be. Taketsuchi Aochi does not lose. Not to the likes of this rookie student. You'd better start getting used to tough opposition. Yunosuke, Naruhodo! Yes? Talk. This insult to the Aochi family name will never be forgotten. You've become conceited with age, Consul, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. You're gonna draw your fucking blade? Holy shit. It's the way of the world.
Yeah.
May you never forget that. Holy shit!
Holy fucking shit.
Get his ass!
Get his ass! Get his ass!
1,000 millennia may pass, and still, the Aochi clan will never measure up to the Naruhodo clan. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry, Payne brothers. This
Damn.
guy just kinda cursed your family. This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. Despite being summoned as the accused, you, Yonosuke Naruhodo, presented an excellent case. Thank you, Your Excellency! The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern methodology. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world, but the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. A new future of law awaits, but what it will look like, I cannot begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue. Kazuma Asogi. Yes. After this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can, absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you. I understand, Your Excellency. I don't like that hesitation.
No, me neither.
What was that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden? Never mind. As for you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Oh, yes? In you, I sense, how can I put it, unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onwards. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Damn.
Man, I don't know how I feel about looking at fucking this guy straight on. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
It's time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby find the defendant, Yonosuke Naruhodo, not guilty.
Yay.
Yay! Oh shit, look at him, he's still shocked. His wonderful locks of hair.
Yeah.
This court is now adjourned. Bonk.
Bonk.
I think I'm not going to case 2 today because like case 2 is
That's fine.
wild ride and I really want like both me and Frog to just like, how do I put this? Make fun of you.
Oh, wait, shit. Oh. Okay. Understandable.
Yeah. 22nd of November to 46 p.m. The Supreme Court of J. Defendant Antechamber 5. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial. Ryunosuke, you finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. Ha 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 ha. No, it was a pleasure to watch you at work. So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all your hard work certainly paid off. It's the old man, right? Oh no, it's her.
Susanoo.
Susato.
Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence.
Our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know.
Oh no, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much!
If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't know how things would have turned out.
Your kind words should really be for my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate.
Your father? Yes, of course.
Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant for the Defense.
Speaking of Mikotoba... Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed a true criminal that took the life of my good friend.
Good friend?
Oh, yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yume University, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably, that's when you met Dr. Wilson?
Exactly.
In those days, we worked together in the same hospital.
Oh, you work together?
I've never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides... It's your turn, Asogi. Great Britain is a magnificent country, it leads the world, in science, medicine, engineering, culture, and, of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. I will. I'll learn all that I can. I swear on this, the spirit of the Asogi clan. You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you? Of course I am. A Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. And it cuts down anything that's in my way. Yes, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. That reminds me, what's happened to the woman? To Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. Ah, yes, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but... What do you mean? Surely she's gonna face trial herself now. She's the true culprit, after all. She will be leaving Japan in the very near future. For Shanghai.
What? Shanghai?
Giselle Brett will not appear in court again in this country, I'm certain of that.
What? Why not?
It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Hosonaga!
Inspector Hosonaga! It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch.
I must congratulate. But what's all this about consular jurisdiction?
We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan.
What? We can't try her?
But then, who? Who's gonna bring her to justice?
A British consular court will hear her case, somewhere far away, where our voices can't be heard.
But why a consular court?
Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we've signed the friendship treaty.
Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right.
Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments, they can't invoke a consular court just like that.
Oh, can't they?
Yes, she's a student, but it doesn't justify our governments making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on.
So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan. I'm afraid that for the young student.
Today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her.
I don't believe it.
The British government Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously. But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. This is a time of great turmoil, this new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. One day, I have no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Yes, change is coming. And we're the ones driving it. Yuppers? Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. Oh, hey, it's the happy music. This evening calls for a
Yay.
celebratory drink. But, Professor... You're right, this is no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Ryonosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun. In that case, might I suggest La Carnival? As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. You're a detective, Hosonaga-san, aren't you? Ahem. Let's not worry about details for now. To La Carnival, will you accompany us, Professor? Of course, La Carnival's food is second to none. I shall go and attend to the paperwork for Naruhodo-san's release. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, there she goes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Yeah, there's no motive. We never found out the motive. Which is
Yeah.
wild. We usually find out the motive really early on. So you know what that means?
Yeah.
She's coming back. White woman returns.
Oh. White woman returns.
White woman returns. Kazuma. Yes, Ryunosuke? I just wanted to say thanks again. That's all. You really saved my skin today. Oh, this is his theme. Oh, it sounds so nice.
It is.
I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. Your skills made a difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me. What? Come on, be serious. If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. But you have a natural talent for it. For being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh, no, not me. All that tense verbal combat? I never want to go through that ever again. Fucking felt. I did what you told me to do, that's all. Because I knew I could trust you. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean, that's the point? Listen, Ryunosuke. Do you know what's the most crucial weapon that Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No. The ability to believe. To believe? To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it. I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes in a courtroom, you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you choose to believe in even then, well, it's not something that anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stopped believing in me. Well, You face seemingly hopeless situations time and time again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it, through your own efforts, and because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryunosuke. Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. It sounds serious. What is... you're still here, are you? Hosonaga, you got shit timing. Oh, Inspector Hosonaga. I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go. Thank you. We'll be right there. Let's pick up this conversation again later. We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And your study tour to Great Britain, don't forget. Yes. That too.
Damn.
I so enjoyed their relationship. They're great. I love them so much.
They're so good.
They are...
I'm terrified.
Why are you terrified?
Because good things never last in Ace Attorney.
I mean, I was gonna say like, hey, the right anything agency, but not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah. Yeah, not really.
So my very first trial came to an end. Kazuma, Professor Mikotoba, Susato-san, who acted as my assistant, Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. Jesus Christ, that's so mean!
Damn.
It's because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life.
I'm scared.
Well, trial 1, end.
Damn.
Oh, I got an achievement.
Hey.
Yeah. Yes, please save my goddamn progress. Okay. Oh,
Oh.
oh shit. I didn't even realize we had a selection screen.
Hmm.
Alright. Well, I'm not starting case 2 until like both you and Frog are awake and around. Because for one,
Valid.
there's a lot more voices. And I cannot do them
I
myself.
gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah. And for another, I think one of Yeah, what's up?
Sorry, you go ahead.
No, it just one of the coolest characters appears in this chapter, in this episode, right? And I need I need both me and Frog to see your reaction to it.
Valid.
Okay.
Guys, I was gonna say I'm running some errands with Sophia tomorrow, but otherwise I should be free. And I'll let y'all know when I get home.
All right. I should be. I have some I have a class, but it's only like an hour long, so I should be fine.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah,
I think Frog fell asleep.
yeah,
So,
I think so too.
I am going to stop recording and close everything and then just give it to, you know.
Gotcha. Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.